So how much money do you actually need to get started in e-commerce? That is probably one of the most popular questions people choose to ask me. I get that question at least once a day. And the answer actually might surprise you. So I'm actually here in the battle station right now. This is where I do all my e-commerce work, all my, my live streams with my e-commerce students, and also my gaming, just for the hell of it. And I wanted to just address this because I get it asked so many times. I just want to talk about it one time so you guys really have the information. So today I'm going to break down exactly what you guys need to get started money-wise. Also, what you guys need for the different business models that e-commerce is in. For example, there's Amazon FBA, there's Amazon Dropshipping, there's eBay Dropshipping, there is Shopify, and all of those require different amounts of money to start with. So let's break down the cheapest entry cost, and we'll go with those businesses first. So the cheapest ones, in my opinion, and pretty much period, are eBay Dropshipping and Amazon Dropshipping. A lot of people think you need $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 to actually start those businesses, and it could not be further from the truth. So with e-commerce, with dropshipping, essentially what you do is you're just taking products off one website and posting them on another. And when it sells, you then purchase the product directly to the consumer from the first supplier. So if you're following me, you order an item from Walmart, or you find an item from Walmart, you put it on Amazon or eBay. If it sells, someone already pays you for it. You then go to Walmart and order that directly to the customer on eBay, and then you collect a profit. That means the only capital you needed was, let's say, the 20, 40, 50 bucks the original item was on Walmart. And then once it gets shipped to the customer, you pay yourself the profit. So with drop shipping, you can't really expect huge numbers in the beginning because it takes time to build a store up. You have to do daily work. You have to put your time into those listings. And you really have to focus and play the long-term game. Play that consistency game. And so those business models typically, just to start, I would only recommend $500, $1,000, or maybe $1,500 unless you somehow are going to scale to $50,000 a month your first month. But like I said, it's the long game. So with drop shipping, what you're doing is you're finding profitable products. Every day you're finding a couple products. And then over the course of a year, you have a store with a couple thousand products on it. And that's when you'll see the results of like $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month businesses. But you don't need that capital amount in the beginning. You don't need $100,000 for order fulfillment in the beginning because you probably won't do that much order fulfillment. So let's jump into Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA is a little bit different. So what you're doing with Amazon FBA is essentially you're taking items from a wholesaler or you're private labeling them, which means you're going overseas. You're going online to like AliExpress, Alibaba, and you're finding items. And what you're doing is you're putting your own brand name on it, getting them sent to America. You're shipping them to Amazon, and Amazon does the fulfillment. So FBA stands Fulfillment by Amazon. They do the fulfillment, they do the order fulfillment, they do the customer service, they do everything. You just gave them the product to sell, and you kind of were the brain behind the product. With that business model, though, you're going to need a lot more capital because when you're ordering from overseas or you're ordering from wholesalers, generally you want to have more money because they give you better deals. The more you order, the cheaper it gets. So that's why with Amazon FBA and wholesale FBA, essentially the more money that you have and the more inventory that's available, the better price it is, right? Now, the third type of e-commerce is the type where you have to find your own customer base. So that's, for example, Shopify or any other e-commerce way where you could do Shopify dropshipping where you're finding products on, like, let's say AliExpress, right? You're finding products on AliExpress. You find those products, you list them on your own personal website, you run your own ads to your own products that you're drop shipping. And when someone buys it, you order it from China and you ship it directly to the customer. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of that business model, but it does work. But that business model requires the exact amount of capital for the order fulfillment that eBay or Amazon dropshipping does. Now, the caveat here is with Shopify dropshipping or any of these other dropshipping platforms is you have to learn and pay for ad spend. So with Amazon and eBay, they created a customer base for you. So eBay and Amazon, they said, hey, we're going to take a fee of what you sell. For eBay, it's like 14%, and Amazon, it's 15%. And what they're doing is they're allowing you to sell on their platform with their customers, the people they've already collected to trust to sell on eBay and Amazon. With Shopify, that's not so much the case. So with Shopify, actually, you're going to be expected to find your own customers. And to do that, you need to learn how to do ads. And to figure out ad spend on Facebook, YouTube, or just Google AdWords, you have to spend a lot of money to figure out what ads will convert. So what are you doing to find those customers, and how much are you willing to spend? And in most cases, just to become, semi-decent with Facebook ads, Google ads, anything, you're going to spend a couple $1,000 just in learning the system. So you will lose a couple thousand generally in the beginning trying to find converting ads. So with Shopify dropshipping, it's not just a easy overhead like eBay or Amazon. eBay or Amazon, it's literally you can find a profitable product, list it the next day, and then their customers are looking for that product, you'll sell it. With Shopify, it's a little different. You have to find your own customers. So you learn and you spend and you spend and you spend. And eventually, when you figure out how to become, good with ads, you figure out how to become self-sufficient with those ads, and you find your own customers, the ad spend will make you money. So if you spend $500 on ads, you can make $2,500 in product sales, for example. And that's the gist of it, guys. Like a lot of people think that you guys need to come into this with $1 million of capital to be able to make money on Amazon or eBay or Shopify, and it's not really true. You don't need a couple $100,000. You don't need to go take loans out. If you don't have that much money, you have a couple $100. I would start on Amazon or eBay. And I'd start selling. I'd start finding profitable products, and I'll do a video on how to do like the basics of Amazon, probably later this week, and the basics of eBay as well. Once you have a successful Amazon dropshipping business, a successful FBA business, a successful eBay dropshipping business, you could then go to Shopify and spend money on ads and kind of learn ad spend and figure out if you can make that business work and if you're willing to. They all have pros and cons, and you really just don't need a lot to get involved with e-commerce, but you do need some money. So if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you have any questions, I'll be answering those in the comments. So if you guys have a question, drop it in the comments. And if you want to see more e-commerce content or just more content like this in general from me, subscribe to the channel, because that shows to me that you want me to keep producing content here. My main platform is Instagram, but I see so many people on YouTube that are YouTube heavy that I want to kind of give you guys that content so you guys have the information to start a good business. I enjoy seeing people succeed. It's one of the reasons I got into this business of coaching, and that's because I couldn't find a coach. So I'm here giving you guys this free knowledge so that you guys can make an educated decision on the businesses you want to start, what you want to do with your life, and hopefully you can change your life just like the information that I'll be sharing with you guys changed mine. So from here, I'm tuning out. I hope to see you guys next time.